Hi, I'm Pete, and welcome to Just a Few Acres Farm. I'm getting out a little late this morning. I got caught up inside watching a bunch of YouTube videos. What a waste of time. A bunch of crackpots on there anyway. What do you guys want? Bunch of Karens. They said they wanted to talk to the manager, but I don't know where the manager went. Cattle, all they do is complain. Let's see if this will fire up. Yes, tractors do need gas to run, except if they're diesel. Here we go again. Aha! Ah, the pear trees are in bloom. Beautiful. Picking up the ugly box. What are those pigs doing? Jeez, they're too big.
They're biting the door.
They're just dying to get on. Or they're getting on, well, you know how that goes. Oh, maybe this will quiet them down.
You guys are too picky.
You guys can't wait to get in the trailer, can ya? I can't wait either. Everybody's impatient this morning. Cows, pigs. Oh. No, don't go that way. Oh, there goes the first one in. The other guys are just digging. Let's check their feed. Perfect timing. It's empty. Now we teach them that the good stuff is in the trailer. If they want to eat, they got to go in the trailer. You guys are ready for your breakfast, aren't you? Here's a smart cookie. Taker number 2. You don't know. He's giving the side eye. That's what pigs do when they get nervous. The question you got to ask yourself is, how hungry are you? You can see the grain. Maybe not that hungry yet. I don't think these guys are going to be any problem to get on the trailer.
I don't know. Never say never.
I probably cursed.
Never know.
Probably cursed myself. We're never sad to see pigs leave because they get pushy and big and just, I don't know.
They each had a house and home.
They do. They eat way too much.
Well, I think fence mending season is upon us.
That's why the cows are complaining so much. They can see the grass growing outside the winter pasture.
I had a dream that the cows got out and they went running down the road to our neighbor's farm. And then you were trying to get Titus back and you had one of Henry's big super soaker guns and you're like hosing him with the super soaker. I did. I don't know why, but you were like, come back in the barn, you know?
Well, we've never had that happen.
Nonplussed. He was just like, what are you spraying me with that for? You know?
I always figured where the cow's going to go when they get out. It's crop farms mostly around us. We got the best thing to eat for miles around, so they'll come back.
They did like miles of soybeans last year.
And getting in the woods. They got in the woods and they had some time browsing there. We don't like cows in the woods. Not very good for the ecosystem in the woods, so we fence them out of there. Loading pigs was the principal reason we got this trailer, because we used to hire a hauler and he'd show up the morning of and we'd try and load the pigs, and it was always kind of a struggle. So with this, we park in here. They're going to the butcher in 5. Jeez, you guys. Will you let me talk? We pull the trailer up a week or so before it's time for them to go, and then feed them out of it, and they get used to going in there. And on loading day, we just close the doors behind them after we feed them, and away we go. Look at them all coming in here. That's what I like to see. Why hasn't he moved that pile of stone yet? Geez, he must just be sitting around in the house all day. I have a feeling that I know what will quiet the cows down. This. woodchucks got in here digging holes. Pesky things. Huh. Oh, here comes Patty muscling her way in. She's behind Titus. There you go, Patty. But nobody moves Titus when he's where he wants to be. The next job is to change the oil in this tractor. I've had her running for a while to warm up. Easy peasy, just like changing the oil on your car. If your car was made in 1968. And new filter. A little oil on the filter ring. Put the drain plug back on the pan. And put new oil in. 12 quarts, 3 gallons. Check it. Run it for a few minutes. Check it again. The oil level should go down a bit because the filter needs to fill up and carry a load. We're good. Look and see if the filter leaked at all. Looks good. Shh. What's going on in here? Hi, Ezra. You found a nice place to sleep. Shouldn't you be out catching mice or something? This must be heaven for a cat. Warm place, soft bedding, birds chirping in the background. Look at these broilers, and they're getting big. The other thing I want to get done on this today, because I've kind of decided I'm going to split this work up over multiple days, is to change the fuel filters. So I shut the fuel off at the tank, and I'm just going to drain the fuel out of them before I pull the old ones. Take these plugs off the bottom. Let them drain in the bucket here. Crack open these bleeder screws. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a slot that runs down the screw right there, which is a way for air to escape from the top. Just screw that back in a little bit. Take these guys off. I got the engine all nice and clean yesterday. I took some time with some really good degreaser. It's a red stuff. I can't remember what it's called. Look at that crud in the top of the filter. Ugh. Lubricate the seal a little bit. And this filter is the primary filter. And it's also the water trap. It's got a plug at the bottom which you can crack to drain water out of the bottom of it. And a new secondary filter. This is the fine filter, the final filter 2. Then reach back under the fuel tank and turn the fuel on. You know, this is pretty much the same process even on a modern tractor, although it may only have one fuel filter. It's the same kind of deal. With diesel fuel systems, it's important that you bleed all the air out of them. So I'm opening up the valve now and we'll wait for fuel to run out of these and then we can close the bleeder screws. We wait until all the air bubbles run out. There we go. There goes that other one. That didn't take long. Start her up again and hopefully she runs all right. Make sure nothing's leaking. Looks good. Hey, I got some great news. Yep, I got a job at a guillotine factory. I did. I'll be heading there shortly. Okay, let's go in and see Miss Peanut. Hello, Miss Peanut. Don't be scared of that camera. That's fine. There are nice people on the other side. Are you tired? Do you want to play our game? There you go. Calves like chin scratches, don't they? Yes, they do. Hopefully Peanut will stay this way when she goes out to the pasture, and she'll come up to me. She's going out with the rest of the cows. Her days of eating cap starter and sweet feed are just about over. She's doing great. All right, Peanut. Speaking of cows going out on pasture, why don't we take a little trip? We're going out to take a look at the fields because the grass is growing. Man, this tractor sounds nice. Except for that rattly exhaust flapper thing. I gotta take care of that. All right, let's take a look. This is about the best stand that I've got so far this year. Without a doubt, our grass growth is behind this year. I can't remember ever waiting until May to turn the cattle out. We've just had a cold April and not those 80-degree weeks that we sometimes get in New York. This grass is not quite ready to graze yet. It's got alfalfa coming up in it. I always love to see that. And lots of clover in here. But geez, I'd want the grass to be probably 4 inches taller than this before we put the cattle out. And that means I would guess a week or so, depending on the weather, and then we'll be putting them out. It's not like we could put them out today anyway, because I got a lot of fences to fix all along the woods here. I've got to just repair where it's sagged. The deer get to it. It's really not a big deal. But I've got to go around everything and test the fencer. The fencer's been off since November when we brought him in. October, November. Get everything up to snuff. That'll probably be the next nice day. I'll be out doing that. We'll climb up here and then take a trip around the bottom field down there. This field down here looks about the same as the first. Looks good, it's just behind, that's all. I'll bet there's some ramps over there in the woods for me to pick. I'll get out and do that. It's so pretty, all the things are starting to leaf out. Of course, the weedy stuff leaves out first. All the brambles, box elder tree. I don't know how well you can see it. This is a maple here, and there are just buds coming out on the ends of the branches. Yeah, this grass has got a ways to go. There's a downed box elder tree. I'll have to cut that for firewood. And there's the homestead way up there. Well, we'll take her back home to join all the other tractors. I don't know what it is. I think it's psychological. Whenever you do work on a machine and then you drive it, it always seems to sound and run better. Even your car when you change the oil on it. It's really gratifying. Let's see what the pigs are doing. Oh, they're in there. Don't hurt my trailer. Don't do that. You're so fat you can barely get up. You can do it. Ugh. Well, I hopped on another tractor. Back to grading driveways. That does that for today. A little bit at a time. Let's see, 2003, 2010. I think you're the licker, aren't you? Except you got your mouth full. Yeah, get a little lick. 2003. Oh, you're all coming to see me now. Don't bite me, ladies. This driveway is really done here coming down from the barn. Filled in all this stuff here and that passage there through the shed. Finished up the main driveway to the road there. Still got this pile, and that pile's gonna wind up going right over in here. I'm gonna fill in all this where all the dirt is here, where I drive with the tractors. Another hour or two's work, and I'll be done with stone. Well, there's one pigger. They knocked both the dishes out of here. You guys, you troublemakers. There's one of them. Where's the other one, guys? What'd you do with it? They put it way over in the opposite corner. Gonna have some dinner? Yeah, you guys aren't shy. You climb right on here. You can all fit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on here, number 6. He couldn't fit. You can do it. There you go. It's time for me to sign off now, but I wanted to make one note. I will be at the Whitney Point, New York consignment auction this Saturday, May 7th, 2022. Hillary will be working at the Ithaca Farmers Market that same day for me. I'm not in the market for anything in particular, but who knows, I might see something that catches my eye. It's a great, huge auction. I covered it last year, and I'll be making a video out of it that'll probably go up on Sunday if I get it edited in time. If you live in the area, Central New York, and you're going to the auction, look for me because I'd like to meet you. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.